Out of the thickets of widespread conquest rise nations from across continents, small and large, poor and rich. They seek to restore what was once lost, yet cannot find it. As we return to the world, enters a new god, Owen.
Hello. It is I, Owen.
So, Sir Owen, what do you want to do here?
I would say that as the war in Arcadia against Julican, however you say that,
Julian?
Juliachan, and Hydran versus the Arcadians, immense. Have that playing for like a month more. No, like a week. Let's see what happens, you know.
Oh, a week? Dude,
Yeah.
watch how fast a week flies by.
Let me see. Alright, yeah, maybe like 2 months.
Okay, maybe like 2 months. Okay. What the? Okay.
Seems as if Arcadia has pushed into Julian a little bit, and the Hydrans are pushing in from the west.
Yeah, but like, look up here too. The new state of Usovika? Usovika
It
is,
seems as if
yeah, they're like something.
Uzu, what? Uzu Vaka is okay. Yeah, wait, restart. Uzu Vaka seems to be causing a bit of a problem for the Hydran Commonwealth, as the Hydran Commonwealth is supposed to be pushing down south into Arcadia, but Uzuvika is creating those problems up north, you know?
Yeah. Oh god, oh, I'd cut that out.
What?
What? What? Okay, how about we,
I had forgotten that.
yo, wow, really? How about we move more over to the,
Yeah. I was about to do that.
the west for a bit. Like, what the hell is Dior doing?
Dior. Dior is kind of, focusing on their economy. They kind of hate that little piece of land, that one nation, the Green Nation, has. Right
Well,
there.
over here, this.
Yeah, that big chunk of land, because it
Well,
just kind of sticks out.
it's where their original capital was from. I believe they were from Saddam.
I believe they're actually from Dolph. I remember watching the same scene last episode 30 times.
They were from where?
Dolph, I believe.
I can't find that.
Right below Portia's capital.
No, they weren't from Dolph. Dude, they came from, I remember because I had to move the capital.
Alright, I'm gonna say, wait, go up north real quick for me to Jorkova. I'm gonna say there's kind of a race for that peninsula to the left with Yunnan and Jorkova. They both want the peninsula for naval dominance. Jorkova kind of got a head start, but
Are you sure they want the
Yunnan,
peninsula?
they just
Yeah. Yonan got, yeah, cause, yeah.
yeah. And Jorkova sees this as a kind of an aggression, but not an act of war, just aggression towards them. This might cause conflict in the future.
Probably.
Uh,
Yo, wait. I got an idea. Okay.
yeah.
So you see how the Zodlets are
Oh yeah, my least
completely.
favorite nation. I forgot about that.
They're your least favorite,
Least favorite right there. I hate them.
dude. They're my favorite.
I hate them.
Okay. But like they're completely uncontested over here.
As the new god in this world, I'm gonna smite the capitals as well. I'm joking. I'm
No,
joking.
no. But here's the thing. They're moving more and more south continuously.
Exactly.
What happens to their northern provinces where they started out at?
Um, I'm gonna say. I have to get that thinker, you know. Wait. Nefestor. Nefes. Wait.
Neftis
Nefestor.
4. Neftis 4.
Nefestor. However you say that.
Neftis 4.
They're kind of like angry because they used to be like the gold jewels of the great colonizers they are, but now it's moved to this island they just conquered. Like, you don't have to look at the resources there. Mushrooms are very valued in this country. Okay,
Mushrooms are very valued. Okay.
keep that in mind, viewers. Nefestor, Nefest has
Neftis 4.
the original capital of this country. Uh, they're kind of mad. They're missing out on all the mushroom action, you know.
Yeah, wait,
So
let me look at the I'm pretty sure all the mushrooms are being grown down here.
exactly, they want some of the mushrooms, but see, they're getting taxed on their mushrooms, and they're getting taxation without representation.
Oh my god, it's America.
Holy, is America being born? No.
No.
Um. You see Enfield right there? They want a bit of this action too, so there's gonna be a lot of resistance there, right? Build it up for a little bit. Start the time.
Oh, we gotta keep in mind that this is going on too.
Yeah. So just keep the camera here, but just remember, original capital of my Lysaria nation. A lot of resistance there. They want all those mushrooms. And as the war commences, a very famous Arcadian general, General Zorgbig, right? That's his name. He will be dying.
No, Zorgvig.
Zorgbig will be dying because death by a Julie Ichan. I said it right. Julie Chian soldiers had killed General Zorgbig. And in this, Arcadia gets really, really mad, and their soldiers actually gain morale, kind of.
They gain morale. All right, wait, I know. I think I know how to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not necessarily like morale, but you know, like aggression.
Who is Western Fantasies? Okay. Okay, so how much do you want the Arcadian troops to be buffed? Cuz okay, here's A. Nobody uses A anymore.
Okay.
Spearmen. So like just like a 0.025 buff maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like they're really mad that Zorgbig died, you know. Very, very valued general there. He's been fighting ever since the Porcia War, you know.
Ooh, the Porcia War. Ooh. Yeah, Porcia is probably not content with their current position.
Yeah, Porcia, you know, they're kind of like right there. They still get all that fresh water, you know. They like that fresh water.
Well,
but
now they have to compete against Kersion for the water. Like, Kersion has more of the water over here.
exactly. See, like Portia, they can't really do anything, but they're really mad. So what they're gonna do is Portia will be sending kind of funds to a rebellion in Kyorsia. More to the west,
Like,
you know, in
what?
Fuku Tarsik. South, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, but like,
And
Yunnan
surrounding.
just rebelled over here, and they were part of Kersion, like down here.
I kind of forgot about that. Wait, let the thinker think. I think, Borsius is not happy right now, you know? Borsius is not happy. Pause. South. Rebellion alert. Famous. Rebellion alert. You know what's gonna happen. Rebellion. It's gonna
Alright.
be called C O I T A.
Koita?
Koitia. Koita. Yes, Koita.
Koita. Oh my god, it's orange.
Oh,
I'm assuming Enfield and
Field and Nefestor.
yeah. Yeah, they start off at war with them, yeah.
Yes.
Should probably spawn in some troops to start with.
Yeah, Brad.
Something like that. Yep.
And the Koitia, they're gonna head south, right? And the unsuspecting attack makes the nation that they rebelled from. I forgot the name.
Zodlitz.
Zoglids. Very you know the word. You know what I'm thinking of. They just don't expect it, so they're gonna have a little bit of trouble at the very start of the rebellion. They capture Enfield with swiftness, but will it be easy from here on out? We will find out. Ooh. Zoglids will be moving into Koitia, Nephestes 4, but not for long, as Koitia recaptures Enfield, but loses Irikia.
Ooh.
Ooh. Zoglids have captured their original
Yeah, all their troops from down here are moving up. Oh, Enfield just recruited a bunch of troops, but I don't think it'll be enough.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna be
Oh
enough.
wait,
Oh,
maybe?
oh, they're killing everything. Oh, ready? Watch this, guys. They're not fighting anything except sheep.
Oh.
Ooh, a surprise little clamp. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Wait. What's been happening up here? Oh, wait, Dion got troops up here at one point. Dion got troops up here. I mean Dior, whatever.
Yeah, Dior.
Yeah.
Dior has seemed to move troops up to the Hydran Commonwealth and have started attacking from behind the lines, while Arcadia has actually been cut off from the Hydrans and now have to attack through Julician.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the combined forces are really hammering down here though. Like you can see all the Julician forces are in here.
Yes. It seems as if a Julician division is like behind all those divisions you see in the south.
This one right here.
No, more south. In Arcadian lands.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
He's done for. Don't. If this is your favorite character, say goodbye.
All right. But yeah, Usvaka is also like
Osaka is doing things, as you can see. They are pushing hard in the Hydran Commonwealth, as the Hydran Commonwealth capital seems to be under threat of invasion.
although where's all those forces at? Yeah.
Under threat, I said. Julician, in these times, are gonna take a small little island south. Actually, wait, that's not the original island. Never mind. That never happened.
Wow.
But they are gonna extend north.
Yeah, Owen, cut that out.
Yeah, cut that out.
Spin north like
Julician is gonna expand north to get another border with, or no, a new border.
Yeah, a
with,
new border. Oh, they're almost bordering down here, but the little river kind of separates them.
Yeah. See, they kind of, Julician kind of hates the Hydran Commonwealth, but they need to work with them to take down the Arcadian Commonwealth. But since Julician seems to be doing better than the Hydrans, Julician is gonna fund Usfaka, with little they have.
Yeah, cause like all their resources down here, all their resources
What are they?
are being sent to the armies on the front lines and to the
I
armies over
see.
here.
So they think of funding them, but see, it just never happens because all they have is dates, whatever those are.
They're like a I think they're a vegetable or fruit. Yeah, hold
Yeah.
on, let me fact check myself on this.
New chapter alert. Oh. No, this is just a waiting time. I don't know if I'm gonna add chapters to this. You know, what are dates?
Okay, so like basically just raisins.
Even more dried raisins that kind of look like tomatoes.
Yeah. Worst dried raisins.
How do they like those?
I don't know, random people, I guess. Anyway,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Back to it. In the West, Yunnan is gonna do some more island hopping.
Ooh, island hopping.
Yes. See, no, south, where that port is. See that little island right there, off the coast.
This one right here.
I gotta find this island. Yeah. See, there's this favored
Oh, I guess it comes with that.
popular. Oh well, actually, a captain turned right,
They took a little detour.
and then some of the men were like, "Yo, sir, back there, I think we saw some other land ho, you know." And so they turned around and they colonized a new continent, new island, all on the same day. Bam. Wait, is this a brand new continent
Yeah,
covered?
it's
Just right.
it's separate than the one from Salzlitz.
So actually, it looks like what is Australia, and the Yunnan got what looks like Finland. Finland.
That does not look like Finland, buddy.
Gotta trust.
You gotta trust. All right, we should probably finish up the Yunnan Jorviko whatever over here.
Jorvika will be making the first moves, expanding to most of the north. You know, making a new port. Oh, shoot!
Ooh. Oh.
Will this cause conflict?
Oh. I don't think Yunnan is gonna. Well, Yunnan is also trying to focus on down here since they heard of a new continent, so they don't really care about this really.
They see the peninsula as a good area to expand, but they found an even better area to expand.
It could also be a hindrance considering, like, this is all desert.
Exactly, that's desert down there. That's forest, crop area,
Yeah.
mostly crop area.
No,
So
it's jungle. It's jungle.
jungle, jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
Yunnan will be taking this one last province though, but Jorkova is taking the rest.
Jorkova, the in the most northern area.
Hmm.
People are a little bit unsettled by all this expansion to the peninsula. They're like, you know, I heard of this freshwater lake. We could use that fresh water. I like water, right? We live in the
Well,
half of our country is a desert.
Well,
We need that
yes.
water.
Some of them came from over here of the Hydrants to over here, and then the other half
So
came
they
from
know that.
Garcion up.
They know of the freshwater lakes, and they know one more that is most likely uncolonized. So they're like, yo, why don't we expand over here? The Jorkovan government is like, no. Reasons unknown why. But
It mirrors how early on the Arcadians refused to go westward, and this leads to Porcia.
exactly.
Will it happen to Jorkova? Will they make the same mistake?
Find out.
All right.
Uh, um, Well, that is happening more down south. Um, well, the uh, what are their name? Ziglidions. What are their name?
Zodslets.
Zogzids. They're still recovering
Stop
from
saying Zog.
Zodzlids.
Zods.
Zozlids.
Zodslets. Zodslets.
They're um they're gonna expand a little bit on that province right there. Yeah, no, you can't see it. Right there, right there. No, left, left,
Like
left.
here?
No, left. Right there.
Alright. Right there, right there, right there.
Yes. What the frick was that expansion? Well, I guess they're expanding more than I wanted to. Uh,
Well, it's not my fault. It's not my fault this province is shaped like that.
anyways, um, well, that's happening. Um, up north, the battle commences. Commence with battling for like a month or so. Let's see what happens. Let the situations around the world settle out. The northern stuff. Will they make the same mistake? Southern rebellion. Hydrogen Commonwealth being encircled.
Wait. Julia Chion has troops in Lugon. Oh, and they're dead.
Lugon. Everybody knows where Lugon is, where Portia started.
Up north, Usafika seems to be losing some ground.
Yeah, it seems as if the Hydrogen Commonwealth is sort of doing a lock-in.
They have like
Hydrogen
19 troops, where Arcadia has 24 and Julia Chion has 22.
Hydrons seem to have pushed out the Dior troops.
But I'm pretty sure this is a Dior troop right here. Yeah, Dior Legion 1.
Seems as if Dior is coming or getting a comeback. There's a battle for the Hydrons' fresh water.
Oh, wait, they might take it?
If the Hydrons lose this, they lose a good amount of their fresh water. Excuse anything up there. I never said anything.
Alright. Yeah, this is a good amount of fresh water, though, because there's this river that leads up to here. Where the Arcadians could stop any of that going to any of the Hydran troops.
Seems as if the Julician troops have been pushed out of the way for Arcadia to once again commence in battle with the Hydrans. And as the Hydrans are dealing with the southern front once more, they seem to be stopping the assault on Usvika, which makes Usvika be able to push back again.
There's a lot of back and forth in this war.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, a lot of the people up here, they're like, why don't we stop this? There's no reason for this. But the governments are insisting that they continue this war, as there's reasons. The Hydrans are kind of sick of this. It seems as if the Hydrans accidentally do an assault into Julician troops. That makes Julician a tad bit... No. You see in the south, right next to the freshwater lake. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
just like, this is like it could happen.
Yeah, could happen in the near future, possibly. But the Hydrans don't really want to do that. You know, they're already dealing with two fronts. They don't need to expand the southern front, and they don't want an eastern front. You know. So instead, the Julician, they're gonna see this, right, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, yo, you killed my troops. We declare war on you. We hate you." Usuka and Julician are going to create an alliance against the Hydrans to put them down once and for all.
We're gonna make an alliance and we're gonna build a wall to keep the Hydrans out.
The Hydrans will be exiled from these lands forever. Dead.
Let the battle commence.
Indeed.
The Hydrans, more desperate than ever, are making counteroffensives to anywhere they can. But with the full force of the Usvika, Julician, and Arcadian forces hammering down on them, they don't seem to be lasting too much longer.
They might be pushing back for now, but they are slowly running out of manpower. As Julician, as you could see right there, has more manpower to recruit more troops than Hydran.
The Hydran's forces are being spread thin, while as Julician, Arcadia, and Usvika can all concentrate. But
Just
what is
remember,
what is
Julician
this?
and Arcadia.
What is this?
Hydran assault on southern provinces of Arcadia.
A naval invasion? What? This will
Naval
surely
stuff
distract
happens in-
Arcadian troops.
It seems as if the Hydrans are distracting them down south, so the Arcadians can stop pushing in from the south, and Hydrans can focus an offense into Julician.
But the Julician forces just keep hammering away, destroying slowly but surely. Forces being on the outskirts of the capital.
Yes. Seems as if the capital, they're doing an offensive from the capital, but Julician takes that as a moment to seize their capital. Will they succeed? A double offensive out of the capital. The Hydran command system might be out of wonk, but the Hydrans have done a counteroffensive behind the lines of the offensive into the capital, as you can see.
But also the Usvika forces are rapidly gaining territory. Only losing a few divisions, as I saw Julician divisions over here earlier as well. Oh, and the important city of Svega has been taken once more by the Arcadians. I've seen this switch a couple times.
How is the South doing with that naval invasion?
Oh yeah, it's
Seems as if
probably like
Hydra-
long dead.
The Hydrans have been pushed out from the naval invasion in the south. Pause the game, sir. In the east. No, I meant west. I don't know my directions. What am I trying to say here? Oh yeah. Kyrsian seems to be having a lot of unrest. Yunnan, they're doing some more colonization into the new continent.
Ugh. Do they stick to the coast?
Yeah, mostly. Because they don't know what's really in the jungle. Oh, well, I guess they're going to the jungle. They do an expedition to the jungle, you know, to see what's in there.
Well, jungle is like more up here. It's like that lighter.
So they're just going around.
It's like more saturated green color.
Yeah, they're going around the jungle, you know.
Go into the jungle. We're gonna make so
Up
many of those
north,
jokes.
Jorkovan, I think, right?
Jorkova.
Jorkova? Yeah, Jorkova. They're really focusing on their military, but once again, in the north, they're really about that fresh water, and they don't really want that. And small rebellion happens in the 3 provinces up north. They are called, let me look at my keyboard real quick. Kioj. Wait. Kyoj. Kyoj. Something like that. I don't know. Make something like that. You're better at making names than me. Kyoj. Yes.
That's some weird Ilya.
Jorkova, seeing that it's really, really close to the capital, Jorkova is gonna do a mass mobilization to the Kyoj rebellion. As the Kyoj could do a naval invasion on the capital any day.
From Kurkuma.
Kokuma. Seems as if the overwhelming numbers of Jorkova, it's overwhelming for the Kyoj. They do assault. Pause game, please.
The overwhelming numbers are overwhelming.
Actually, wait. Yeah, south to Yunnan. Yunnan sees this, and they're like, yo, what? What were we here for?
I'm just
What's
zooming in on their capital when you're speaking about them.
I see. Yunnan, they're kind of sick of their capital, right? They're like, I don't really like how it's on the border of Dior. It's making me unsettling. So, they do a massive vote of the citizens, and they're asking if they want to move the Kov capital. Let me spin a wheel. Unless you want to spin the wheel.
No, I don't. It's fine.
Alright, spin the wheel. Yes and no. Alright, I promise you I'm not rigging this. It's on my phone. I promise. Narrowly. I will even take a screenshot of this for the video. Just oh so narrowly. They say yes.
I'm gonna see.
Oh, yes, my bad.
God damn!
Basically, they're gonna move it. I need to zoom in. Oltenba is where they're gonna move it.
Right here?
Oltenba. Yes, Oltenba.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait. What do I see? Oh,
Coastal defense.
Owen, this was not here yesterday. I swear this was not here yesterday.
Do I see sea salt? Sea salt!
No, like this feature was not here yesterday.
Don't mess with the population.
I won't.
Gotta keep it fair.
Yeah, you should probably cut that entire conversation out.
It's fine. I'll keep the sea salt on. Oh.
Just cut to that for like a few seconds. Sea salts.
Yunnan moves their capital to Oltenba after a voting of moving the capital more to the west for safety. Dior, as they're at war with the Hydrans, they hear of 2 new continents down south, and they want some of that land grab. So they're gonna get some of that land grab. Wait. Put your cursor on their most western province, kind of, like that one. Yeah. Go straight south.
Right straight south, like here.
Yeah. They don't really know where it is, so they're just gonna swim south until they can't stop, or until they stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like these two right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, let me check what type of band that is. Ooh, so they got some jungle and they got some forest.
Yes. How's the rebellion up north in Jorkova doing?
Oh wait, they're actually holding on. It's almost like we haven't unpaused time.
Seems as if there's a hidden troop in Jorkova for some reason.
wait. No, what?
Orange.
What?
Okay.
Okay. They changed color when I unpaused for a second.
There
What
might be some spies from Hydra in there. I don't know.
what was Blood doing?
Alright. On pause.
Is that a warship? How did they construct a warship?
There might be a naval invasion on the capital of Drokova.
They're raiding the coast
They're
of
retreating.
Shalsk.
Oh no, they're
Oh,
raiding
they're blockading Shalsk.
it. Dang.
Kyoj
They're
might
aggressive.
have a chance in this war.
Kyoj might.
Let me flip to the current situation in Hydrun real quick.
It seems as if the Uskaban troops in Lakitim seem to be half encircled.
Well,
They're like kind of
they're
encircled.
they're
Kind of.
obviously receiving support from across the lake, but they're also attacking. Is that Stehan?
The capital of Hydran Commonwealth, has been under siege for many, many, many years for now. And the war commences. Kyoj did what? I saw.
Probably just recruiting
Kyoj seems
troops.
to be pushing.
I feel like
That-
they would definitely not want to take Shalsk.
Yeah.
So do you think they would sue for peace here?
Yeah. I was actually just about to say that. Drokova not really wanting much to do with the East. They seek a truce with Kyoj, and Kyoj is happy with all the borders they have right now. And a new nation is spawned into life.
After a brief conference in Shalsk, they have decided to accept the current borders as Kyoj really wants to expand eastward, whereas Chirkova does not. So they don't really mind having just a separate nation now.
Kyoj, after this rebellion, they're gonna start building up their government, and they are gonna say Frib Istika is their capital.
And also they will change their color of a nation,
See,
as it is too similar to Usvika.
it's gonna be like a light like greenish blue,
So a Lineage blue.
like greenish blue, and Kyoj, they're gonna recover for the war. On pause for like 2 seconds. Okay, pause. And now Kyoj is gonna expand towards the freshwater lake they have been asking for many, many years. And they finally find it. With a new nation they have never heard of, Usvika. And Usvika people and diplomats talk to Kyoj, and they share their stories, and Usvika tells them of the Hydran war down south. And Kyoj, they kind of hate the Hydrans they left, So Kyoj will, like, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, they're doing things,
Some people from Kyoj might be concerned though, as they originated from Hydra, so some of their maybe brothers or kin are still in the Hydran Commonwealth.
Yes. And in Kyoj, actually, not in Jorkova. In Jorkova, there will be a new religion forming around something.
The
This
first,
new religion.
the first religion, because all these don't exist.
Actually.
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure you cut this entire part out.
Basically.
All right, 3,
Over.
2, 1. Okay, so as the creation of the new religion begins, it spreads from the northern part of Shalsk, where their country first originated at. as the so-called prophesized land.
Yes. With a new nation of. I'm not really good at names. SLER OW Sleero 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 in Shelsk. You know. And religion starts in this brand new world.
The
Hold.
first religion out of any nation. Other than, of course, the, like, tribal beliefs, but none are as official as this. Back in the culture zone, some of the cultures have been spreading, but new cultures have arisen in the west. Trium.
Yes.
Okay, I need to fix these colors, dude. There. Trium comprises of majority of the western nations, as well as some parts of western Dior and Kerasion, while as Lasan has continued to also expand.
I just don't colonize land, I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't matter, dude. If it has a culture, I said so. Also, I'm pretty sure that the Koita rebellion would probably convert to Arcadian,
Ah, yes, you're right.
while as the rest of the Zoldslets would remain Lawson.
Yes. A new form in, or like a new formation in Arcadia. Some on loyalties. You can get on the map better.
Oh, sorry, I was doing something.
There you go. New groups of people in Arcadia have formed, and they don't really want to live in Arcadia anymore. They just don't really like it. They really dislike the government, and
They don't like the
they don't know what
constant
they're-
warring. They don't like the constant taxes, especially
Yeah.
some of the southern provinces.
Yeah, the southern provinces, they expanded down there, then they stopped, and then now they're just getting taxed, and they aren't really getting anything new. Like their infrastructure's bad. They aren't getting new technology down there, and it's all just war up north. And their brothers and fathers, they're getting enlisted to go up north, and dying ruthlessly for Arcadian government. So groups are gonna get on boats and head east, see what's out there. Nope, not that east.
Dude,
Up.
know your
What? You don't
directions.
want me to do this.
Know your directions, dude.
Never east. Is that not east? East of Arcadia. I
So
wanted them to colonize that little island.
what?
That little island.
It's gonna come with this one. It's gonna be a 2-pack.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I meant like that like most of the island. Like
Okay, so
you do it. You're God. You're the all God.
okay. What will this new nation be called? Do you want me to just make the nation names from here on out?
Please.
The nation of Rhodesia is founded after the expansion of the eastward colonists from Arcadia, wanting to split off from their homes and found a new nation, one that's more equal.
Yes. And as as they're building up, the warring with Arcadia still continues, but they were trying to get away from.
And after a long and arduous battle, it seems like the capital city might be taken over.
Maybe. You never know. Julician has been trying to siege it for the past 12 years. This war's been going on for around 20 years. A whole new generation's here.
A whole new generation of fighters.
Exactly.
And I would also like to remind everyone, Arcadia is still at war with Julician.
There's not much happening on that front. Well, it seems as if Arcadia is actually pushing into Julician, and it might cut off a siege from the Hydran capital.
It's really just a mosh pit of fighters over here.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of fighting. Julician seems to be moving a lot of troops into the capital of Hydra. It's looking just like constant back and forth. And
Oh? Svega is captured once again, as always.
thinking that I'm gonna cut this out, but like I'm thinking that Arcadia kind of wants to abstain from this war. I don't think they want to be in this war anymore.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe they do.
At least with Julician.
Yeah, with the Julician, because Julician only has like bad blood with Hydra now, really. So you want to make that? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Julician, seeing as there's really no reason to be at war with Arcadia, and Arcadia seeing the same thing, they are gonna stop fighting each other and focus on Hydra to take down the Hydran Commonwealth.
A peace deal is finally reached after around 20 or more years of battling.
Yes. And the battling in Hydra commences for about 6 months or so. I'll see. With troops focusing on Hydra, Hydra is starting to fall internally. They're seeing no way out of this, really.
The capital
And their
city of
people.
Stehan is having all types of foreign troops invade them now,
Yeah.
as well as the Arcadians in the south are pushing fast.
Hydra troops seem to be struggling in the capital.
Yeah, I think I see what you're. Oh,
And the Hydran capital is taken. And the Hydras are now dispersed. And the military are... There's no command structure anymore. And Julician is celebrating in the streets of Kopitus. And Uskvika, while being pushed back, they're still really happy about this move.
with this result, Kersion is also going to start funding a separatist organization in the Hydrans to save them from
Yes,
from the invasions. And with this, it would result in the nation of Polika to be reformed. Though very weak and fragile, they're still here, back once again.
Will they survive? It will seem so, as the Hydrans are constantly falling, with more than 4 fronts. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's so many encirclements.
7. There's at least 7 encirclements, with Palika being just road bumps, and Julician better than ever right now. Arcadia is getting pushed back, but Julician is just. Can you take a pause right here?
Yeah. I can mute you. I think you were at like, yeah, there. Something like that. Can you try speaking?
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hello.
I think you were at negative 20 maybe?
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, that's close enough.
And I spurs that jingle.
Okay, are you ready to continue?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It is now the year 67, and there's been a lot of blood and death, especially in the regions up north.
Kersion, though once a mighty power, has been struggling to do anything recently. As they sit in the center, landlocked, completely wrecked.
They hate Dior, they hate Arcadia, they hate Porstia. They hate all of their southern neighbors.
And they probably
And,
hate Yunnan too.
yeah, because Yunnan is cutting them off from the water. They can't really expand north, that's all desert to them. The only way they can expand is through conquer. So, uh,
They start making
they're gonna.
aggressive border clashes against the country of Dior, knowing fully well it could cause a war, but they are fully prepared for it.
Yes.
As
And
they really want this half of Dior, because since the capital is over here, nothing much really gets governed over here. They kind of just do whatever they feel for themselves.
yeah,
But back to the war. Palika is still trying to come back, as the rest of the nations are quote unquote saving them.
Seems as if Hydra and Commonwealth has almost completely given up, as they are just fully encircled, and there's no way out of this.
The southern Polika forces are encircled and are diminishing fast, but the northern ones, now supported by Usvika, are clashing down as the Hydrans are surrounded on all sides.
Okay, I'm getting tired of this Hydran Commonwealth, man.
Do you want me to put down the Hydrans?
Actually, okay, the next city that gets conquered of theirs, I'm gonna say that they just give up. Come on. There you go, Arcadia. Do that. Bro. These Arcadian and Julician troops, I swear. Two powerhouses and they can't attack anything.
I swear, if Polika takes a province before them,
I swear, Usaka
Okay.
okay. The Hydrans see that they're gonna be split almost in half once more. They fully capitulate and give up.
with this, a new peace deal is made. I'd say this, and then that, and then these two go to yes.
Adam Julician. Yeah, these borders look good.
Okay. A new peace deal is brought by all four of the nations participating in the war. Besides Dior, they're doing their own thing. Julician, Usvika, Polikia, and Arcadia have reached a deal. Most of the southern frontier of the Hydran Commonwealth is brought to Arcadia, the eastern parts to Julician, the western desert parts to Polikia, and then all of the north to Usvika.
Sukai finally has their independence, and they are at peace. This war has lasted 30 years and many have died. Parades are held throughout the capitals of each nation that has won.
Only the dead have seen the end of the war. I feel okay. I was saying we fill this in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wait. Can you like switch how fast the time goes, or it just automatically
Yes.
go that fast?
I can slow it down.
Okay. Turn to like 0.1.
All right.
All right. Start the time. And over the next month or so, Usuka, Polika, and Koij are gonna do a land grab for these midlands, unclaimed lands.
Kersion would also like to get in this, taking the three most southernmost provinces.
As you can see, it's really a pain for them taking this, as they named one of their towns Painford. Koij, being a real stickler for wanting to expand north, they expand Usuka, creating a strong nation.
Usvika and Koij also have areas in the north they could expand to, so they're giving Polika some liberties of being a new nation to receive the rest of this southern territory, as Koij takes some of it and Usvika fills in the rest.
With it being now the 70th year of humanity, people are going to start believing in things, and 3 new religions will be popping up. One in Porstia.
Tian.
Yes, Tian will be spawning, or yeah, spawning. Will be forming in the provinces around Porstia.
Obviously, Citadel would expand from its origins. As it is the oldest religion.
A new one up in Juliet. And a new one in Yunnan. And I don't want to name this one. It's gonna be called the Qi. Yes. I think of the Yunnan as more of a Chinese nation. Like they all look like Chinese. Like you know what I mean?
Yes, sadly. The religions
And
of the world.
as the religions spread, there are going to be different beliefs popping around. This is truly the age of religion.
Does this look good?
Yes. Age of religion. Alright.
I say we do something down here.
Ah, yes.
Like with all this stuff.
Zozalids. Yes. Go to the Zozalids. They're gonna just keep pushing. You know. Lots of funding down here. Not so much up north. People are still angered up north. And as they spread, once again unaware of all the resistance up north, there will be yet another rebellion more to the west side.
Here?
Yes.
It's a much smaller one as it's closer to the capital, though, yet it still exists.
Yes.
As well as its army, though, it's just too good for any rebellion, any of them, to handle.
The Zozalids seem to put down rebellions fairly quickly. And with yet another victory, they are going to celebrate with more colonization down south.
Swear I clicked expand. Hold on, let me check the ecology. Yeah, they're going into taiga and tundra territory now. As the Zoldyck expands south, they're going into further, deeper, snowy terrain like taigas and tundras. It's getting harder for them to expand, and they're looking for new frontiers.
They hear about a new continent to the east, and they hear about island hopping to the west. Wait, nope, other way around. They hear of a new continent in the west and island hopping in the east, as they want pieces. So they expand to this big island right there. You see that big guy? Yes. That island or that island? Okay. And Zazlids, they are gonna try to make sure that these new areas do not rebel like their northern provinces. And now to the west.
You got it right for once.
Thank you. More colonization ensues with Yunnan, going around the jungle. And with Dior, those border raids make them not be able to expand that much, but they do expand slightly.
That is much more than I expected, but
Sick. um, Up north, uh, after a year after the Hydrants have fallen, Arcadia now sees Kyrsion as a potential enemy, as they are raiding Arcadians' most, well, their only ally, and they are going to start making threats towards Kyrsion.
Porstia would like to get in on this action, as Kyrsiana has some of the lands that, well, a bunch of the lands that they formerly owned.
Yes.
And Porstia would become a temporary member of the alliance. Once great rivals, now sworn allies.
Got that. Um, Up north. Wait, can I check the terrain up north? So that's just all forest.
Yeah.
Alright, once again, more expansion up north as these nations need more land. They're having trouble. Well,
My
put that
bad.
down.
My bad. Misclick.
They're having trouble up here though.
Misclick. Okay.
They're having they're having trouble expanding up north to these provinces though, with a lot of tribals in their way, and just constant raids.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yeah.
No tribals.
No tribals. No tribals.
They humanity emerged from the same cave, dude.
You right.
All right,
There's no
let's start the back. Let's run the back.
Yeah. They expanded up north, and they're gonna have to take a pause though, because it's just too much money and resources to expand up north.
And also the
Right.
countless animals that can be found that are resisting occupation.
Yes. Yunnan. They are a pretty stable country, but up north, Drokova is not. And, Yunnan sees them as an enemy, but Yunnan goes to Kyrsion and asks and does some things, because Yunnan would also like some of Dior, and Kyrsion also wants some of Dior. So Yunnan and Kyrsion have an alliance. Okay, pause.
It is paused.
My brain power. Like, yeah, I know, but I meant just brain pause. Oh my lord, my brain. How do you do this?
That's the neat part. I don't. Oh my god, the recording's been going for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Oh.
Swear.
I'm so sorry, Lego.
Um, Alright, so
We need to ramp this up so we can finish.
yeah.
Okay,
Um,
here's my idea, okay?
like a bit of a cliffhanger for Lego to continue with.
Okay, here's my idea. They cap off the expansion in the north.
Yeah.
They expand a little bit in the south. Like, maybe Arcadia gets a small colony or something.
Yeah, like well, I understand.
And then maybe, like, some part of one of the southern nations fully splits off finally.
Yeah.
Alright, are you ready?
Uh, yeah.
The nations in the
With
north have been consolidating for a bit, preparing for their expansion, as they take some technology developed from the southern nations to combat animals, as they are found all around the globe. The first one to make a move is Usfka, as they are the ones that have the least land grab available to them. They make some small adjustments. What the? Whoa! That's not a small adjustment. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, they make some small, like a small border adjustment with Julichion, as they let Kyoj and Julichion run free to take the rest. Slowly but surely, over time. But with the sudden rapid expansion, which Usvika somehow already knew was gonna happen in northern Julichion, some provinces in the middle sectors like Roostery and Hanging are losing stability as their funding is going straight through them but not to them. And as Kyoj and Julichion cap off their expansions, each meeting each other around halfway through, this causes much instability in the area, and soon rebellions will begin popping up.
yes.
Yo, Owen, what if we Loki just make this the Balkans?
Yo. Yes.
Yeah,
Alright, I want at least like 10 rebellions up here.
all right, let's go, let's go.
I'm not even joking, like 12.
All right.
You know what, 15. In the north with all the instability, there will be many continuous, just rapid rebellions happening up here. Fredonia being the first of many. Multiple of them start spawning. Carland coming shortly after. Julichion is surprised, to say the least. And more and more spawn as people up here, they are not very happy. Julichion has nothing they can really do up here, except just to try their hardest.
Nadnox being the most powerful one as it has the most populous regions. Oh, wait.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Usvika's in on this
Where? What?
because of the alliance.
Oh yeah.
But Fredonia and Carland are expanding in the north, taking some of the major cities as Nadnox is having to fight off the most major sections. After a few battles, eventually the battles all cease as Julian and more importantly Usvika find it unimportant to just keep caring about lands that are going to continuously fight back against them.
They had just gotten out of the war 3 years ago, after like many 30 years, and it seems as if expanding north was the wrong move for Julian.
But now, as each state can focus more on themselves, Karland feels cheaped out of the expansion and decides to try and set out to colonize something, finding a small island off the coast to claim as their own.
Making that, and with feeling unsafe and cheaped out on the mainland, they make the new island their capital.
Then we turn our attention to the south, as many nations are vying for control over the two now found continents, though the Zodzlets have severely slowed down.
Just like the north, as they keep expanding, Yunnan, Dior, the Zodzlids, even Arcadia getting a few islands off the coast.
Hold on.
I told her I use sunblock. She's like, no.
I see. All right.
Just keep speaking.
Arcadia gaining some islands and land on this new continent as well. Yunnan expanding more south, and the Zozlids not knowing how to combat the cold, and these new terrains that they're getting. They don't expand much, but
Ever so slightly.
What they're known for is their rebellions. So instead of being a northern rebellion, as the north is really tired out, there's one in the western parts of their new colony, and it's a relatively big one, as the northern rebels have come down south and started recruiting more over here.
Me when Owen Loki just ruins my plans in 5 seconds.
You're welcome.
They're my favorite nation, by the way.
Zoslids are my least favorite.
Alright. The Genji's rebellion has sparked what the Zoslids Imperium not making sense of it, but starting to invade it. Warships crest over their cities as they start to barricade.
And in the east, nope, the west. In the west, there's a lot of unrest. Oh my God! Wait, restart. Pause.
You good? Is he okay? Wait. Owen, go to the chat and replay the video to regain motivation.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle, and they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle, and that song ain't so very far from wrong. Jingle, jangle.
I'm back.
All right.
All right. I really want another like mass rebellion. I don't know. I like mass rebellions
Where?
in Jorkova, but most of it is desert. So
It would kind of make sense for the peninsula to break off, I guess.
that's what I was thinking. Since Kyoj just did that, so rebels would also probably see that Jorkova is weak.
Okay. Say this officially. Like, we're gonna move from looking down here to there.
Okay. In the northwest, where Jorkova lays, there is rebels on the new peninsula that they have conquered. And the rebels see that Jorkova is not really that powerful, as they let a new world power rise very easily. So they get a bunch of the land on the peninsula, and Jorkova, seeing this once more, they are terrified for their future.
Their main goal is to just not lose the city of Zigov. Is it an important port city?
The new rebels, all they really want is the tip of the peninsula, having what they have right now, plus the top would be very nice, and that is what they would like.
Eventually, Yulikan gains their territories and eventually sues for peace with Jorkova.
Jorkova, of course, accepts due to they just can't sustain another rebellion, and Eucleon gets their independence.
Back in the south, we sweep to the Ganges rebellion, still raging on against the Zodslits, as the entirety of the Zodslits military starts moving forth, I guess.
The Zazlids rebellion forces are now focusing on Ganges, as Ganges is now the biggest rebellion that's ever happened in Zazlids.
But they're somehow so good at extinguishing rebellions that they can just move their entire military.
The Ganges can't really do anything against this. The Ganges, they start to fall, and the rebellions and the rebels are being put down once more by the Zazlid Imperium. Yo, you should after this rebellion, cut this obviously, right? But after the rebellion, you should name the Zazlids the Zazlid Imperium.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
The Ganges are being crushed and fast. Their few divisions being blockaded off from any importing resources and eventually conquered. After
The
this,
Zazlids having once more put down another rebellion. They are celebrating again on their great capital island.
Komename.
They are gonna have a bit of a name change into the Zazlid Imperium. Arcadia is very afraid, but knows that the Zazlids will not mess with them for many years to come.
A few years pass by with peace racking through the nations. Months go by as lives pass on. Nations start to consolidate and maintain their power, trying to hold on to their lives.
the era of peace, as this is now probably the longest span of peace that this world has seen in a very long time.
Though instability still plagues many nations, it is hidden behind closed doors. As everything seems fine, all nations around the world are acting nice to each other. Eventually, Kersian, and Yunan invite Palika to their alliance, as Kersian was the one that funded Palika's rebellion, and Palika gladly accepts as they don't have many resources, being in the center of a desert. In response, the Usvika-Julician alliance decides to invite Kyoj, as all the other global alliances are inviting more and more members.
Huge gladly accepts as they need protection as they are a newer nation. I think I said the right things.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna make a few years pass.
Over these next few years, a bunch of tension between these major alliances and the instability in the streets of all of the major cities. This might be the era of peace, but soon it'll be worse than anything this world has ever seen.
In calm Rhodesia, the people of the separatist Arcadian descent decide to expand to another nearby island, trying to fill their population as much as they can. They don't know what yet lies near them. Hold on. Fucking gulp.
Huh? What? I don't hear it. Oh, okay. Can't wait to edit this. You guys can't hear that, can you? Let me give me 1 second. Sorry. Um, yes, wrap it up.
Rapidamente.
Yes.
Okay, 16 years. 16 years.
16 years has passed. Yes.
No, not 16 years has passed. 16 years left until we end the video.
Oh, we're stopping at 100. I see. Okay. Uh. So. Where to spawn a rebellion?
Tell rides. Oh, wait, look at my mouse.
I know. Okay, pause. Yunnan. Yunnan. Go. Rebellion. Go.
Schizophrenia, go! Hold on. So, as Yunnan has been expanding more centerward in the continent to combat Dior's expansion, being from rivaling alliances, Yunnan has shown cracks of instability as the first rebellion has begun.
Yeah, I forgot about this world.
Ionia. They come surprisingly armed, preparing many militia, to try and combat their oppressors.
Two times speed. Ionia seems to be doing really well. And as it take more southern provinces. Come on, take water. Come on. Take water. Take water and the war's done. Just take water. Okay. Ionia, after taking the city of water, they have decided to make a deal with Yunnan. Yunnan could keep the most southern provinces of Ionia currently, but they can no longer expand into the New World. Those two right there. I think that, yeah, those two. Yunnan can keep those two.
You said southern, I was confused.
I said southern. I don't know my directions. I'm kind of dumb.
This scares the nation of Dior as it threatens their sovereignty over the area too. Arcadia doesn't really care and refuses to comment on the situation.
A few more months pass, and Porstia is still mad at what they're with right now. Arcadia trying to rebuild. The Zoslid Imperium still consolidating, you know. And Yunnan still getting over that rebellion. And the tensions keep rising, but no nation has started the conflict yet.
It's a boiling pot, waiting to steam over. With the final few years of the known peace era wrapping up, Yunnan has decided to expand into the islands, daring to press forth, as Eucleon also expands. Nope, never mind.
Oh.
Owen, cut that out.
Yeah. See that small island up north? Maybe that.
No, because I know that's attached to this. Okay, I guess just... Yunnan expands across several smaller isles, collecting an archipelago of islands, though some are very sandy.
Will I technically still be a god after this, or do I get stripped of my god abilities?
You'll still be a god.
Okay.
You could just join in on some of the VCs if you feel like it.
Okay. I was gonna do that anyways. I'm the editor. I want to see what's happening.
Alright. Do you want the last final years to pass?
Uh, has, uh, 3 years. Right there's fine. With the new year of, 93 being put into existence, um, what's the name? Oh yeah, Kirsion. Uh, there will be rebellion smack dab right in the middle.
Veto.
No, never mind. Vetoed by the Almighty God. I want something to happen. You know what? Pass more years. Cut this out.
Okay.
I want it to be Lego's turn.
I'm trying to get there. How about to end it off, we make a small rebellion in between like Dior and Portia of Kersion.
That's what I was gonna do.
You said smack dab in the
Like,
center.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then I thought you wouldn't like that, but then you didn't like smack dab in the center. So at year like 98 at the very end.
I'm feeling at the start of 99.
Okay.
As the new year starts to fold around, Kersion, Dior, Portia, and Arcadia have been rising in tension steadily. And now in Sane, a crisis has been unfolded. The Kersion legions have discovered a plot to overthrow the current government. The rebellion of Huron, suspectedly supported by Portia, Dior, and Arcadia, has been formed in the south. Huron has already started working with Portia slightly, trying to get weapons in anything they can. What will this lead to?
Am I supposed to say something?
Yeah.
uh what?
Just like say next time it's gonna be Lego's turn.
Okay. Wait, right now?
Yes.
Oh. And okay, wait. Next time you will see all of these conflicts that have been building up for many, many years, and a new god will appear. He goes by the name of Lego, and he will be the one taking over the 100s, the start of the 100s.
It's been a pleasure, and see you guys next time.
Yes.